Hey, what's up guys? I'm Bill from Maksim Outdoors and I'm working on a new project called Beer Break. So, long story short, whenever I go out and do a hike, trail, you name it, I'm going to try to find a local brewery in the area, maybe a winery here or there, and bring them home and do a little beer review, discuss the hiking trails and whatnot that I did that week. So this week we have Union Brothers Brewing that is located just a short drive away from Moraine State Park. So they kind of go hand in hand. I'm already 3 parks into this series, and I have found a beer that is local to each park that I've been to so far. So at least you guys can count on seeing 3 more of these as we go on. But don't know if I'm gonna do this weekly, monthly, you name it. I'm just gonna try to do it and have some fun. So anyway, Moraine State Park, located up in Butler, is not too far of a drive from Union Brothers Brewing. About, I think it was a 20-minute drive. So if you're in the area, if you want to go swimming, if you want to go hiking, fishing, you name it, swing down to Union Brothers Brewing. Real nice brewery. That was actually my 3rd time in that area there, so in that brewery. So yeah, they have about 10 beers on rotation throughout the year. But I was talking to one bartender, and she said that Union Break is she called it their flagship brew, IPA, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, Union Brothers opened in 2020, and I just happened to be there on their 1-year anniversary, so that's cool. They have a lot of great sours if you're into sours. What else? Great food menu. Highly recommend the chili. They have everything: burgers, sandwiches, wings. I will throw a menu up here for anybody curious. Vegetarian options, and yeah, really cool place. I met Zach the first time I was there. He's one of the owners. I think he was a boiler operator and or a boiler maker, and he and another friend decided to open up Union Brothers. So pretty cool. But today we have it's a hazy IPA, 7%. What is it? New England IPA. And yeah, we're gonna get into it and do a little bit of talking about Moraine State Park and whatnot. So let's crack into this, and we'll get to talking. So right off the bat, you definitely get the hoppy smell to it, kind of orangey, tangerine smell, citrus. And these New England IPAs usually tend to be pretty cloudy and hazy. So that's one of the things you can impress your friends with whenever you're out. And just like I said, very, very hazy, very cloudy. You can't see through it at all, but looks like a very good beer. First time I ever had this Union Break, honestly. So yeah, pretty good IPA. It's a little bit different than the West Coast IPAs, which tend to be lighter and drier. So I guess if you want to know more about New England IPAs, like I said, they're purposely hazy, cloudy, and they're usually smooth and creamy. And yeah, that's how I would pretty much describe those. So what is Beer Break, you might ask? Why did I decide to do it? Well, apart from doing state park videos, hiking videos, you know, if I get around to doing some fishing and hunting videos, I wanted there to be some other, you know, source of video making, I guess you could call it. I am going to be doing gear reviews as well, which is going to be a separate thing. Maybe we'll call that Gear Break. So we'll have a beer break and a gear break. But it just is a fun way for me to sit down. You guys get to know me a little bit better, and then have a beer from a local place supporting local businesses. So that's kind of the idea behind it. It isn't as easy as you guys could probably imagine finding breweries near every single state park. I'm not going to tell you what state park I went to over this past weekend, but the nearest brewery was around 40 minutes away. But it was worth it. It was one of the cooler breweries I've been to, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you guys here soon. So a lot of times when I'm editing videos, I'll say something in the video and I might say, oh yeah, I think, or not really sure about something, and I never really get to clarify it with you guys. So this is kind of my way of kind of proofreading my editing and making sure that what I said was right, because I don't want to give out misleading information. So in the video, I did say that I read an article that said that Lake Arthur was the largest man-made lake in PA, and I did question it, and I did look it up, and it turns out that Pymatuming Reservoir is actually the largest man-made lake in Pennsylvania. I don't even think Lake Arthur is like in the top 10 so I don't know who wrote that article. The Hilltop Trail, I did want to touch on this. The parking is very, very tiny there. Tiny area to park. So if you do want to do that Hilltop Trail, it was not crowded at all when I went up, and that was in mid-June on a Friday. But if you're worried about parking, maybe get there a little bit earlier, but I don't know. I don't think you should really have to worry about that. So this beer definitely has a very nice smell, aroma to it. Like I said, it's kind of a citrusy, orangey kind of smell. It almost smells like an orange peel to me. But yeah, very great, very good aroma, and then very smooth, hoppy finish towards the end of the taste. Union Brothers also has a great Facebook page and website if you guys want to check that out. They have food menus on there, beer menus, and a little history about the company itself. I did read that they want to have 10 beers / ciders / meads on rotation at all time. I think I already touched on that, but I think I might have just said beers. But they also have ciders and meads as well, so if you're into those, you can't miss out on it. Another cool thing about Union Brothers is all their ingredients they source locally, so always cool to hear that. So yeah, let's reflect a little bit on Moraine State Park. So there are quite a few trails up in the state park. I only touched on 2 of them. I did the Sunken Garden and the Hilltop Trail. I think there's another 4 or 5. One other thing that I don't know if I really gave the right information. I talked about moraines, where Moraine State Park got its name from. So basically, when a glacier came down from the north millions of years ago, it pushed all this sediment, silt, boulders, rocks, you name it, down south. And as global temperatures increased, the glacier eventually started to recede. So basically what they're saying is Moraine State Park is basically the end part of that glacier when it started to recede. And what happens when they recede, all those boulders, silt, you name it, all get left behind as the glacier slowly retreat up north. So that's where Moraine State Park got its name from, due to all the silt and boulders and everything built up. If you look at the surrounding area in the video, or if you have the chance to go there, you can see how there's rolling hills and all that, but that's all created due to glaciers pushing all that millions of years ago. Another kind of funny thing about this whole YouTube thing that I'm trying to do, filming is obviously everything, and I can honestly say, out of everything I film, probably like 20% of it ends up into these videos. This book here is just full of, I write down every single clip, and it takes me quite a while just to do that part. But I don't know if anybody noticed the underwater footage at the beginning of the Hilltop Trail, where you can see some, I think they're bluegill or crappie swimming by. That took me about 20 minutes to do, and I got like a 2-second clip out of the video for it. So just goes to show you how much work actually goes into these videos. So every single one of those time lapses that you see in the videos, I know I only have 2 videos out now, but I think there's 4 or 5 time lapses in each video. Each one of those takes 15 minutes, so a lot of times there's a lot of downtime where I just get to sit around and watch nature, but it's really cool to do that. Sometimes you see stuff that you normally wouldn't see. This past week at one of the state parks, I'm not going to tell you which one it was, I was sitting around waiting for a time lapse to wrap up, and all of a sudden these groundhogs started popping out a hole on one side, and then these muskrats were swimming around carrying branches in their mouths, and a bald eagle flew over. So these time lapses can be kind of a pain in the butt, especially when the weather is inclement. Yeah, especially when it starts raining on you and whatnot, but whenever you get to stop and just hang out at a cool spot for 15 minutes, you really see some cool stuff. So hope you guys enjoy these time lapses as much as I do, because they're a lot of work to do, but I think the end result is really cool. All right, everybody, hope you all enjoyed the first ever episode of Beer Break from Union Brothers Brewing out of Harmony, Pennsylvania. Did the Union Break today, 7% New England IPA. Got about 1 or 2 more sips here, so I got cup orders now. But yeah, excellent beer. So if you're ever in the Harmony, Moraine State Park area, they're kind of located right smack dab between Interstate 79 and Route 19. if you're familiar with that area. But yeah, be sure to go check them out. Tell Zach hi, and yeah, we'll see you on the next episode of Beer Break. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment or two, and yeah, stay tuned to see what Beer Break I do next. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It's a little bit different from hiking videos, but hey, we're a brand new channel. I'm hoping that we have at least 15 subscribers by now, but if not, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. It means the world to me, and it keeps me doing this. So if you like this stuff, keep supporting. But yeah, and also support local businesses. Everything's opening up fully now, so yeah, get out there and try something different. If you're not a big brewery guy, girl, whatever you name it, give it a shot. I think you'll like it. All right, see you next week.